Good day to you. I'm Jedediah, the very beloved of the Father God, and today I have a word from my Father for you. Yes, you're listening to me. My heart actually goes out to ladies, but men who love them can listen. Okay, today I want to talk to you about something really important, and I'll be focusing on the aspects of relationships. How do I handle losses? What do I do when someone I love dies? When someone I've given my all to, I've sacrificed so much for, I've committed everything to, just leaves. I mean, maybe for any kind of relationship, practically, maybe marriage, person tells you, oh, I want to divorce you, I don't want you anymore. Or maybe you're dating someone, he or she has become your fiancé or your fiance, and you two have traveled for a really long time, and for no reason the person just wakes up and say, oh, I'm no longer interested in this relationship. At times like that, it's more like, oh, the end of your world has come. How do you move on? What do you do? How do you even start life all over? I'm not going to focus on the reasons why people leave people in this session, but I just want to tell you a way to handle it. Now, I've seen ladies who lost their minds, lost their lives, just got depressed, or basically they just began to sink just because their husbands left them or their boyfriends left them and stuff like that. The fact that somebody left you is just it. The person left you, but your world did not stop. Your world did not end. God didn't leave you. Your family didn't leave you. Your friends didn't leave you. It was just that person that left you. And if you want to deal with a problem, it's very important that you trace it back to the beginning. What do I mean? Before this person came into your life, you had a life. You were fine, you were happy, you were joyful, you were driven and all, and this person intercepted. How did this person become important to you? You placed the person on a pedestal. How? You began to give the person your time, you began to give the person your attention, you began to give the person your energy, you began to give the person your resources and everything. Now, if you're going to move on, I don't mean move on wounded, move on broken. I mean move on whole, move on healed. It's very important that you unfocus from that person. And what do I mean by unfocusing from that person? I mean by finding a new focus. It's not enough to say, oh, I'm just gonna get over it, or it's gonna be fine. No, you'll have to find a new focus. And how do you find a new focus? By channeling your time, your heart, your affection, your resources to your new focus. And the reason why this session is important is because of the new focus, and that's the person of Jesus. The Lord is actually the only person that you can put all of your eggs in his basket and none of them will break. And this person became important. Why? I used to spend so much time with the person. Begin to spend time with the Lord in prayers. You used to talk to the person maybe 20 hours out of 24 hours a day. Begin to talk to the Lord like that in prayer. Oh, you used to give the person so many gifts. You used to do this and do that for the person. Begin to sow seeds into the work of the ministry. Begin to give it to the Lord. You used to give the person, your affection. Begin to spend time loving on the Lord. Begin to spend time fellowshipping, communicating and all. Everything you used to give the person, just begin to give it to the Lord. Begin to put it on your new focus, and you'll realize that, oh, you found a new love. This is the truth of it. Whatever you feed grows, and whatever you starve dies. And the fact that a relationship came to an end does not mean your life has to come to an end. You have to learn the secret of moving on. And the beautiful thing about making the Lord your new focus is that the presence of Jesus heals. I may not be able to give you the exegesis, but this I know: if you spend quality time with the Lord, he'll heal you completely. His presence has a way of healing every fiber of your being. I mean, as you soak in His presence, as you soak in His love, you just realize that you are healing, you are healing, you are healing, you are healing. Your heart is healing, your emotions are healing, and you will come to the point where that person who hurt you or betrayed you, you'll even be looking for the person to like give the person a hug and say, oh, it's fine, I've gotten over it and all that. That's the beautiful thing about making Jesus your new focus. Many people usually have problems because they say, oh, I've just ended this relationship, oh, I've gotten over him. No, it's very important you heal before you move on in life, because the truth is, many people don't know they are broken, but they are actually broken, and nobody wants a broken vessel, nobody wants a broken partner, nobody wants a broken package. Everybody wants someone that's whole, everyone wants someone that's complete, and true healing is only found in the person and presence of Jesus. And I know that if by any means you give Jesus your heart, your soul, your treasure, you invest all of it in the Lord, you will love what you will become. Trust me, you will love what Jesus will make out of your life, because He is one person I know that is capable of taking the broken pieces of your life and making it into a very beautiful mosaic. It may be like, oh Lord, how do I move on? I've had an eternal loss. I've had a loss of a lifetime. I don't even know where to start. You just gather all your broken pieces and place in the hands of Jesus, and you'll be amazed the beauty that of what your loss may be. Maybe a man left you, a woman left you, your husband left you, your wife left you, a son left you, or a daughter left you. It's not really important. What matters is that you give Jesus your heart. Sometimes it's not really the choices we make or the mistakes we make that define us, but how we correct them. Fine, you made a mistake and all, but what are you going to do about it? Are you going to allow your life end in that loss, or are you going to choose to move on? And how are you going to move on actually? Are you going to move on healed and whole, or you're going to move on broken? If you don't let the Lord take care of those wounds, if you don't let the Lord take care of those injuries, you're going to give somebody else a broken vessel. You're going to give somebody else a broken package. You're going to give somebody else a broken heart, and most likely that person will leave you. My mother, Mama Awele, she said something. I was listening to one of her ministrations, and she said something. She said, I'm a very strong woman and I can carry almost everybody in this room, but guess what? I can't carry you for a very long time. So that's the importance of being whole. That's the importance of being healed. That's the importance of being strong. So today I've taught you how to unfocus, and I've given you the best person you can focus on, which is the person of Jesus. And trust me, if you give Jesus your heart, Jesus will never break your heart. He would never break your life. He would never disappoint you. He would never betray you. Paul said, I know whom I have believed, and I am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I've committed to him. And I can make the same boast to you today that whatever it is you give to Jesus, he is able to keep. He is able to keep. If you are giving him your heart, he's able to keep it. If you are giving him your resources, he's able to keep it. If you are giving him your energy, he's able to keep it. If you are giving him your attention and affection, Jesus will never abuse it. So I advise you this morning, make Jesus your new focus. You focused on the loss long enough. You focused on the pain long enough. You focused on the betrayal long enough. It's time to unfocus and focus on the one that truly matters. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for joining in. Catch you some other time. Enjoy.